rejected, right?
What the? Hello.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Okay, okay. I was recently.
Buckaroo.
Well, school just started or whatever,
Buckaroo.
and um,
I'm just.
oh, where's my mic? Oh, there we go. School just started like 2 weeks ago for me, and I was in class, and I sit by this dude. His name is like Adrian or something. He's nice.
Could you
he's
speak a
cool,
little bit louder though?
Sure, sure. Let me turn on my.
Are you aware
Can you hear
you
me?
made that be at risk
Yeah.
for testicular
Speak again?
cancer?
I was saying, school just started for me like 2 weeks ago. There's a dude in my class named Adrian. I sit by him in English. He's a nice person. I'm not really friends with him. I just know his name. It's not someone I talk to, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
So he has a friend. Her name is Adriana. It's weird, yeah. And she was trying to hook me up with him in English, like in the middle of English class, while everyone was listening. And I was like, that's kind of weird. I wasn't really interested in him, and I had to reject him in front of the whole class. So, my first week of school was great.
Oh Christ, I have a story. I got cornered in the third grade classroom and I crawled under the desk and ran into the girls' bathroom and I was followed. And then the teacher came in and yelled at him.
So
He's
some
a
little
psycho.
boy did that.
Yeah.
So you're telling me a little boy in third grade like was chasing you, and you ran under a desk and ran to the bathroom, and he chased you in the bathroom, and then some teacher was like, "What the fuck you doing in here?" Pulled him out.
Yeah, because she saw him go in.
Dang, that teacher saved your life, huh?
I know. I would have bit him anyway, but yes.
Let's just say that I kind of played into her hand.
Mhm.
And when the time came, because I was helping her out with a ghost situation where her lover was ghosting her, I was always there to make sure that she was okay, that if anything happened, she would be alright. If there was something that was making her nervous, I would help her throughout that. I made sure everything was okay in her situation, and she would usually, take all of her frustrations and she would basically,
Take it out
how
on
do I
you.
say? Not take it out on me, but she would tell me what went wrong, etc. Everything,
Ah,
the
she
whole
was, she would
shebang,
vent with you.
and
She'll like vent to
she
you.
would vent with me. Yes, yeah, she would vent to me a lot. But one thing that I did that kind of screwed me over was I caught feelings for her, and
Mm.
so I thought she did the same because of the way she was treating me, and the way
Mhm.
that she told me that she liked me as well. But
Mhm.
we couldn't date because of, long distance, not wanting to do it. But she screwed me over and went out with a girl that was literally a state next to me
Oh.
and actually pretty close to where I live. That shit messed me up so bad because I just realized I wasn't good enough for her, and it left me heartbroken and very shocked. And I actually hated her from then on because using me like that for a year and treating me as if I meant something to you, then just fully making me just flicked me out of your life just like that kind of doesn't work well for you. And
Yeah.
that has made me sad for the past 2 years. 2 years I spent moping about it because of how invested I was into helping her to making sure she was okay.
Mhm.
And I was so nice to her to the point where whatever she needed, I'd give it.
Mm.
And that is, I don't want to curse.
It's fucked.
That's fricked up.
It's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up.
So I had this girl I had a crush on in high school. We just started class. Like I would see her across the class. I'd be like, "Wow, she's pretty." I was like, "I wonder what she's all about." And then, like, I don't talk to her yet, but later on, decided I'm gonna join the debate team. I want to try it out, and I've come to find out she's on the debate team. I'm like, cool. Um, we don't talk too much there, but then, um, a few days later, I get a random text. Guess who this is? I'm like, I hope it's the girl that I have a crush on. And I just still send her, I don't know who this is. And she's like, hey, it's me, the girl you're thinking about. Eventually, we start dating for a while. And things are going good. But, she eventually tells me, like, oh, I'm happy with you, but I'm not happy with you all the time. I'm just depressed a lot of the time. I'm like, okay. She's like, I just have my own problems. I'm like,
Can I put myself
I'm
in the
sorry.
conversation or say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Just give him a second, okay? I'm making a video
Okay.
right now, so you could come in afterwards.
Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
After,
Continue.
after we're dating for a bit, I tell her if like I can't help with these problems because I'm dealing with some stuff on my own,
Mhm.
and I eventually tell her we should break up because the only thing it'll lead to is more toxicity, more shit we wouldn't be able to handle with each other, and like basically we both thought it was a great idea to just move apart.
Mhm.
And that's how it ended.
Well, I'm glad that you caught on to some red signs like that because, like you said, eventually becomes toxic. Sometimes we're not. Lots of us aren't capable of fixing people because lots of us aren't like a psychologist or a therapist or some type of like that sort.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really impressed that you caught on to that and decided to realize it was more beneficial if you guys did break up.
Yeah, I was dealing with my own stuff and she was dealing with her stuff, and I was like, we can't just pretend we're not dealing with stuff every time we're together. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it just wouldn't end well.
Yeah.
So I'd rather end on a good note than a bad one.
So whenever you're ready.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not really someone that's like really dated people just because I'm like super super picky, and but I have had people that were like really into me before. It was really, I actually was such a bitch. Can I curse? Or should I keep it? Okay. I remember like there was this kid in high school that had like he was like my friend, but he had a huge crush on me. He like gave me a bunch of that like stuff on Valentine's Day. He would always like text me and shit. And then one day he like confesses to me in Japanese. I was like, I was taking Japanese class in high school for like 3 years, and he confessed to me like a whole paragraph. And I wanted to avoid saying anything to him, so I went, I don't understand what you're saying to me. Even though I understood the whole thing. I don't know why I did that, but I was just not someone that I wasn't attracted to him, so that's the only way I could let him down without being a horrible person. So
Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of dated in college, like, for a little bit, but that kind of ended pretty, So, because I wasn't ready for a commitment, and he was, and it kind of ended horribly. But I don't really like talking about that.
Well, it was a lot of just like, I think it was a lot of online relationships and how you can really be anyone you want, and you can end up being someone's exact type online, but in the real world, you're not that person. I felt like I was living a double life basically, and for them, because that side of me did love them, but also the others. But then my IRL side, my real world, didn't. So it was a hard thing to go through, and I struggled with it for a little while, and actually just recently I've started recovering from it and going after someone in the real world.
So
Basically.
you felt like VR chat was kind of rooting your dating life? Like you felt like you were being someone
Yeah.
else, like you were lying to this person because you weren't showing your true colors.
I suppose so.
Mm.
So. Because I
That's
was
kind
a
of the.
mute up until like a month ago, 2 months ago maybe.
Hmm.
I hated talking to people, and I've realized that VRChat's a social game, and I wanted to be more social, and um, I wanted to start being myself, and who myself was, I knew that they wouldn't like, so I broke it off with them, and I started going into public worlds again, just like this.
Yeah, I have a story from a couple months ago where I met my buddy Michael. He met this girl that went to that I live in Georgia, so it's about maybe 30 minutes away from me. Was Ottawa, and she had a huge crush on Michael, which would make sense because Michael was a really funny and nice guy. But the only reason that she started to like me is because I'm just a younger version of him practically. I act and I practically just a mimic of him. But we hit it off well. I remember exactly what our bonding was over. It was over it was over creative Fortnite. We just used to sit in Fortnite creative and just talk. That's just what we did. But,
That's classic, man. That's classic.
and then we used to play Apex all the time. I played Warzone with her. Hold on. That's my bad. I hit my controller. But I played Warzone with her some. Just kind of. We had it made, and then school came along, and I just had a lot of shit going on, and I had a lot of shit going on like in my head. It wasn't a very good year for me, and apparently we were playing Apex like normal with a new person she found, and apparently I had said something to her that wasn't right. Keep in mind, right? She was a sociopath. So I was getting myself into some real deep shit whenever I started talking to this person. She had killed someone in self-defense. So I know she can mess someone up.
Wait, what the fuck are
She
you
was a
being for real?
gunsmith and she was a bladesmith. Yep. 100%.
Oh my god.
And she had her best friend in a park. They were in a park, walked through the park. Guy comes up, tries to mug him. Best friend gets stabbed in the stomach, bleeds out in her arms. She chased down the guy that did it, blacks out, and next thing she knows, she has a fuck ton of blood on her hands, and she turned around and she's a dead body right there.
Damn.
My god.
Yeah. It was a crazy year for me after learning that. But after I knew all that, here's a fact that about her. She didn't really like the smile. It was very rare for her to smile, but after her and her ex-boyfriend had broke up and we started talking,
Hey yo, your shoulders
she
kind of
lied. She lied to me about her ex-boyfriend being abusive to her, and that he wouldn't accept her for who she was, because whenever she got out of high school, she wanted to be a stripper, right?
Oh.
She made an own. That's a good fucking question. I don't know. Probably because. Hello, Foxy. All right.
So I'm assuming this
but,
is not your parents, right? Because 22 is the.
She did gymnastics for a living. She did ribbons, and she was nice. She was cool. She had a lot of PTSD from her time before she met me. But it was going fine. It was going smooth until apparently one day I had said something that pissed her off, that apparently triggered something, which wasn't true, and I know it's not true because she had done this to a previous one of her boyfriends that my buddy Michael happened to witness. And since she's a sociopath, she can fake emotion. She probably faked emotion with me. I'm not really know. I don't really know. She ghosted me for about 2 weeks, and whenever I asked her about it, she told me that I really hurt her, and that it wouldn't work out between us two. And that kind of broke me a little bit. Shut up. Trying to tell a story, please.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's okay. Life is
Stop, Lucas. Stop. Trying to tell a story.
What's troubling you?
Kids. Stop it.
Oh, it's for a video. I'm just gonna have to mute you real quick, okay? Because I've tried to have people be quiet. Unless you want to just be quiet for me, please. Thank you.
What?
Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. But yeah. After that, she ghosted me for 2 weeks, as I was saying. Told me I was just like her ex. That I didn't want her, and I didn't want what was best for her. Who the fuck? Oh, hi. But the fact of the matter is I accepted that she wanted to have an OnlyFans. She wanted to be a stripper. I accepted all those facts. And apparently this was the greatest relationship she had of her life. And gone in an instant. Just like that. And I went down the depression spiral for about 3 months. I didn't touch my Xbox. I had hardly ate. I'm a big guy, right? I'm about 6'1", almost 300 pounds. I'm a big guy. Normally I eat. I don't eat. Like, whenever that happened, I just didn't want to do anything. I just sat in my bed and thought of her. Over Christmas, I reached out to her again and tried to talk to her, and she told me that I hope you have a really shitty Christmas, and I hope everybody in your family leaves you.
What the fuck? Bitch got issues.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm not even finished yet. I'm not even finished yet, bro.
Oh my god, that's just the beginning? But yeah, bro, you don't need that in your life. Everyone's agreeing. Fuck that bitch.
Alright.
Fuck her.
Let me
Fuck that bitch.
let me finish real quick.
Alright, before you finish, let's have a little funny moment before. Everyone say, fuck that hoe. Come on, 3, 2, 1, fuck that hoe. Come on, say it with me. 3, 2, 1, fuck that hoe. No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Alright. I just had to set the vibe a little bit different. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. But yeah, fuck that hoe.
No, it's about to get so much better, dude. Alright, so about 6 months, about maybe 4 months later, she reached out to me. She said, sorry for being such an asshole over Christmas. I really apologize for it. And I said, it's fine. I deserved it, apparently. I tried to ruin your whole fucking life. There was one instant where I did try to take a friend away from her, which one, she was fucking deserving of, because she was a big fucking asshole and a liar. But that's beside the point. She tried to. So basically, what's going on? She tried to lure me back in to break me again, and I learned from my mistake. This is about 2 years. This is about 2 years later. This was actually this year. Actually, she tried to lure me back in to do it again, and we started talking again. I started to lead her on a lot. Like, I still really cared. No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that hoe.
Good.
But most importantly, motherfucker, I did it again.
Mr. Cool, hold your hand
Alright.
out for me. Mr. Cool, I'm gonna give
Just
your
one
hand.
more time, everyone. One more time before we continue this story.
angle me right
Fuck
so I can
that
listen to the
bitch. Come on,
story.
everyone. On 3, 2, 1. Fuck
Yeah.
that bitch. Say it. Come on, scream it out.
Yeah, still
3.
fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Yeah.
I have
You
a
say anything?
solution.
Thank you.
Who
All
are you?
right.
What is it?
There you go.
It's called
Fist, can I get a fist bump? No, I'm finished, dude. I kept messaging
I'm
her on
tilted.
Discord. Okay, I was 15. Look,
You're gonna give me a stroke. I will.
Alright.
I'm just in pain.
He's having some issues, obviously.
I was 15 years old at the time, right? She was 18. She was a senior, right?
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't. It wasn't. Yeah, no. I was good with having my virginity. Thank you. And I still am. I still like. I still have my dignity about still having my virginity. I'm not mad. I'm not salty about not losing it yet.
You sound pretty
But
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
No, man, don't
But,
stick your dick in crazy.
So
I agree with that. My uncle did that wrong.
Oh my god.
But
We're into family trees now.
she called me. The fuck is that?
I think that's a
It's
What's up?
sandwich.
Don't worry about it.
It's a meatball sub.
It's a meatball sub.
She tried to lure me back in. She tried to do everything, and then she called me a overthinking, overassuming motherfucker. Well, a 15-year-old with depression, anxiety, fear of losing everybody
pretty
he
normal.
loves, and wanting to die. It's kind of normal for a 15-year-old, you know.
Very normal.
I don't know how to carry on a relationship.
Good job. It's not sticking your dick in crazy.
But no,
Something to be proud of.
So basically, I ripped into her about trying to fuck a 15-year-old and trying to ruin a 15-year-old's life. Dude, I fucking did. I'm still making that mad thinking about it.
Yeah, cause fuck that
And,
bitch. Ain't that right, everyone? Fuck that
Fuck
bitch.
that bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. Am I getting head pats? I can't tell.